Hello, creative friends. Hello, designers. Have you ever wondered if surface pattern design was for you simply because you couldn't draw? If you did, that actually makes two of us. But let me show you how you can get around this to create beautiful artwork and designs. If you follow this channel, chances you are probably an explorer, you love creativity, and you even consider trying out print design. You probably even tried Affinity design or maybe played about with Procreate or Adobe Fresco. But, and this is a very big one for us, when you try to put a pencil to the paper, it just doesn't look great, right? But by great, you probably mean realistic. And this is a really big difference you need to understand. That's totally okay because pattern styles, such as, let's say, geometric or abstract or folk patterns, they don't necessarily need to be realistic motifs or have sophisticated elements to it. And some artists, including myself, have a very simple style of art. Think about it, there are a million people in the world and they don't all like the same things. Some people do love realistic and beautifully drawn fine art designs, but other people love raw, naive or abstract styles. There are at least 3 industries that cross my mind now that are well known for simple styles. So think about upholstery and beautiful cushions. Also, stationery is another big one, and even fashion. Let's look at a few successful designers that create this product so you can see for yourself. Okay, so the first lady I want to introduce to you, her name is Rebecca Atwood. Same with her brand name. Rebecca uses simple mark making methods to create beautiful fabric and wallpaper. So let's look at her style a little bit closer. And you can find this information online. Her very first collection was done using potato stumps. Yes, you heard me, potato. So each stump is actually unique and has personality. That's why it's so successful. But it's really simple, right? She continued using this very same simple technique with other prints on and on and on, year into year. And you know what? It sells. If I continue scrolling through her website, she's sharing how she develops those designs. So here, for example, she uses brush and she just makes those brush strokes on a piece of paper, which then converts into the style of wallpaper you see here. There's petals inspired wallpaper. This is ikat fabric, which is quite easy. This is arches inspired wallpaper. Little marks. Everything is very simple, but it looks so nice. This is long grass fabric. These are flowers inspired fabric. This is a very simple, I don't know, looks like a cupcake in a way, yeah? So it doesn't have to be very complicated. Let's look at another one, Imogen Heath. I don't know if I pronounced her name correctly. I absolutely love her designs. Her mood boards are to die for. Her prints are pretty geometrical. You can see loads of lines. There's brick shapes, triangles, sometimes chevron styles, and abstract botanicals. The shapes are pretty simple, but I can't take my eyes off it. So I fell in love with her line stripe collection, which is a take on simple linear print. She simply had drawn the lines and layered 2 complementary colors, one next to another. This is simply clever. Let's move to fashion fabrics now. One of the designers I love to follow is Joana Ortiz, a Colombian fashion designer. For her Resort 2016 collection, you can look it up online, she did a print inspired by orchids. Some of the prints she did were stamps of orchid and they did look minimal and even somewhat abstract. However, it does look very sophisticated on a final product and it was even featured by Vogue magazine. You see, simple but beautiful. Okay, let's look at the next one, and stationery. This is my favorite website where I like to buy my diaries from. And when I was looking for a new one, I couldn't help but wonder and notice that most of the motifs that you can find on the diaries on this website are quite simple again. Look at these two, for example. So this one probably is inspired by nature. You know, you see some waves and maybe sunshine. This one is clearly inspired by some of the flowers, a little simple botanical motif. There's other ones. This one, there's something to do with music. Looks like a child draw a little picture. This looks a little bit like a zebra motif, mosaic. Oh, this is my favorite one. Just on time for Valentine's Day. Lots of hearts. Can you say that is a sophisticated motif? Not really, but it does sell. And there's a lot of them here. There is another website where I like to look up a few products, and this is Anthropology. I don't know if you love it. I'm absolutely in love. Here's a basket I was eyeing the other day. Can you say it's a very complicated motif? Again, no. There is a cup with very simple drawings on it, or a plate with a bit of cherries and a couple of leaves and flowers and a butterfly. All of that, again, something that you can do at home, and you can do it yourself as long as you have that technical skill to back it up. And last but hopefully not least, I wanted to show a mood board with my most recent collection that I just finished, just to show you that most of my motifs, most of my illustrations are also very simple, but they do sell and they look very pretty. Thank you for watching this video. As usual, I hope you learn a lot of new techniques and skills today, and I hope I managed to encourage you just to go with it if that's where your passion is. I don't know how about yourself, but I learned a lot just by researching for this video. I will link all of the designers that I showed you today in the description box, so you can go and explore their work and maybe get inspired even further in your own time. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time.